everyone, if you're watching this, that's because you're either, one, incredibly fast at jumping on lives, or I am no longer live. I am going to talk about some new products, so I'm going to wait a few minutes for everybody to jump on, and then we'll get into it. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Christy. Hello, Rebecca. For those of you that don't know, Rebecca's actually here visiting me, helping me fill all these orders that you guys keep placing. So she's behind the scenes today, and I have a little extra help, which is nice. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Jen. Hi, Megan. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Hi, other Megan. Hi, Kathy. Okay. For an unannounced live, I sure have a lot of people interested in what's new and exciting. I see the laser over there doing, yes you do, because somehow for the BOGO deal today, we had so many orders, so I'm still cutting templates right there, which I have been doing all day long since 6 o'clock this morning. You were on vacation without me, Megan? Okay, that's fair. You deserve it. Other Megan, very pregnant. I do not envy you, but congratulations. Okay, so I didn't even tell my Stripe team about this, so I made them tune into the live to find out at the same time as everyone else. The only person that knows is Rebecca, because she's been here helping me all day. I have some new fun things to share. They are listed on the site already, so you will be able to go buy them now. And I believe we even put inventory in. So there's a limited amount, but they're there. Hi, Tina. So there's a couple of fun things. I think some of you probably saw the announcement about the sparkle acrylic. So there's a pre-order up for templates, and they're in some really pretty chunky glitter colors. Eventually I'm going to carry those all the time, but right now I did a pre-order so that those of you that wanted them first could say, save my spot in line, I want this when it gets here, I want to be first. I'm going to have plenty to keep cutting templates out of them, but for now I wanted to make sure the people that were most interested got a chance before everyone else. So there's that. I don't have, actually hold on, I might have a sample of that. I'll let you watch the laser for a minute and I'm gonna go check. Okay, so I don't have the chunky glitter, but I do have some of the glitter, and it's super sparkly. So I also, not only did I order the chunky glitter, I actually brought in some fine glitter options. So there's going to be purple, teal, lime green, and clear and pink, I think, are the 5 colors that I brought in the fine glitter. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I picked this glitter out myself, and I really like it. It's got like this holographic shift, and I think it's super fun. Hi, Ashley. Oh, Ashley, you stay right there. You're going to be very excited. You're featured today. So since Ashley just popped on, I have, Rebecca's going to pop a link in the comments. Hi, Amy. For the pre-order for the glitter templates. There's lots of ones up there. I did a limited amount because I want to make sure that I have enough time to cut them and get them out to you guys so that people aren't waiting forever, because you know me, I'm cutting Flash Friday orders right now. So you ordered it this morning. Some people already have theirs shipped, and I'm doing my best to get them out as soon as possible. So I want to make sure that I don't have 700 pre-orders for glitter acrylic, because you're going to have to wait 2 weeks, and that's no fun. Nobody wants to wait 2 weeks on top of a pre-order. It's torture. That's not nice. Amy, I want the silver. Amy, you can have the silver. It's a choice. It's a choice, and you can make that choice. We have lots. So, since Ashley is on here, I, probably about a week or two ago, I made a post. Oh no, it wasn't even a week or two ago. Must have been probably 4 days now. Feels like 2 weeks. I don't know where time goes. I made a post asking everybody to take a guess at what I was doing. And I had some Tupperware containers out. Lots of people guessed that I was meal prepping or all sorts of fun things. I actually was dyeing leather tags. So I have always offered leather tags, but they haven't been listed since we swapped lasers over. What can we get the chunky glitter templates for, Leah? There's a whole collection on the website. There's like 15 different options, from all the way from rivet guides, overlays, all the way up to like actual pattern templates. So there's a lot. Yes, Ashley, for you. I was dyeing leather for you. So one of my sewists asked me, she's making this really cool project. She said, I need a leather tag. Where would I find that? And I said, well, I actually make them. I just haven't dialed in the settings for the new laser. And she was super patient with me and let me use her logo to dial in the settings. So she got all the colorful tags that you will see on the website, but you can now order actual genuine leather tags, and they come in, I want to say 6 colors plus unfinished, so you can dye them yourself. When will templates be available in chunky glitter? Leah, they're available now for pre-order, and as soon as the acrylic comes in, which is going to be about a month, and it's already on the way. It's been ordered. They're producing it right now. It's custom to me. I had it made for me. So it's already on the way. And as soon as it gets here, I'll start cutting those orders. I'm pretty well caught up. So anyway, so I was cutting some leather tags for Ashley, and I dyed them all sorts of fun colors. And I really liked how they turned out. So I accidentally forgot to send Ashley one of the bonus tags I made. So I get to show you on the live right now because I don't have any others. But they look like this. And her logo's backwards. It's a 6. But this is genuine leather. It's pretty supple. It's pretty thin. Piero, hi! You can see the laser in the background. So these are the tags, and I'll show you an unfinished one compared to this in a second, because I do have an unfinished one. So this is an unfinished one, which is my logo, obviously, compared to a dyed one. The dye won't come off. I can rub it. Doesn't come off. I mean, my hands are a little dirty from handling acrylic all day, but it's not leather dye. So these are gonna be super fun. The unfinished ones, these ones, the light color, you can finish them with things like, you can finish them with olive oil. I know that sounds crazy. Mineral oil, things like that, because it's leather. You can dye them. You can use alcohol inks to dye them. There's lots of choices. And I'm going to start doing some fun things and showing you how I do them. I will hand dye them for you, but it's a little more expensive. And you only get to pick one color for the whole batch. If you buy the unfinished ones, you get 20 of them, and you can dye them 20 different colors if that's what you want to do. So Oh, Christy says beeswax. Really? Okay, I did not know you could finish this in beeswax. That's pretty cool, and I definitely want to try it. So there's those, and if we have enough time at the end of the live, I'll put some gloves on and I'll dye a couple of my tags with you guys so you can see how quick and easy it really is. Plus, I'm supposed to show you how to do something, right? So instead of having you watch the laser for 5 minutes at the end, I guess I could teach you how to dye a leather tag. It's really easy. Leah, how much per batch of leather tags? That depends on the size that you order, and they're all sets of 20. So the only difference is it's based on the size, and then if you want colored ones, I think they're an additional $5 for the whole set. So it's not really that much different. It's really just for the amount of effort it takes me to go get the dye out and dip all your tags in it and then dry them out and package them. So I'm not making a huge profit on coloring your tags. It's just, I know some people don't want to go buy leather dye. They don't have the means to buy it. They don't have the space to do it. They don't want to make a mess. Any of those things. So I offer it, but there's a link, I think a few comments up for the leather tags too, so that you could go check those out. They're pretty similar in price to the cork tags. They're about $5 more than cork, because cork is also pretty expensive for a material. And I really like them. I sew through these on a domestic machine just fine. Also though, I have a Singer 201. It's a vintage domestic, so it's not completely a domestic. I do have sewists that have domestic machines, and I will have them give their honest feedback to you and let you know how it goes on a totally domestic machine. Should be totally fine. I mean, they're thin. I don't know if you can see how thin that is. It's a 2 ounce, maximum 2 ounce leather. It's not very thick. Okay. So since I promised that if we had time at the end of the live, we would dye some leather tags, I guess I better hurry up. So today, I have been designing, and I've been designing a couple of things. I finished up, you have a little domestic, Ashley. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So Ashley's going to tell us how they are. Okay, Christy's on the site and found cork but not leather. So my behind the scenes team's over here having a little powwow without me about how they're going to fix this. So I am pretty sure we're going to have a link and a listing very quickly. So one of the things that I was working on today, as I was finishing up the prints for round 4, and those are going to be ordered in for strikes really soon, so you'll get to see sneaks of those pretty quickly, in a month or 2. And I'm really excited. I think you're going to like them. So I've been working on that. Also, because Rebecca trekked all the way down here to hang out with me, help me fill orders, and play with the laser and things, we've been doing kind of some fun things, but also fun things that you can buy. So we don't get to have all the fun. We're going to share. So one of the things that you may or may not know about Rebecca is she loves Disney. Like more than I've ever met anybody loving Disney. Like, she's a diehard Disney fan. It's ridiculous, but it's cute. So we made for her, and then decided we're going to list them on the site because I don't want to be like burned at the stake or anything here. We made different acrylic hang tags. So these are listed. They're already live. I have some in stock. They will go out today if you order today, as long as you only order tags that are in stock. Because I don't know that I could cut a whole template set. There's already a whole list going over there. So there's this one, which is like a little castle. Oh, let's drop it. That's great. There's a little castle. And then, hi Danielle, yes. We know Danielle likes Disney too. So there's that one, and then there's the castles and bows. Oh, Chris, you're racing Rebecca for links. Man, I love you. Can I make custom acrylic tags, Leah? Yes, I can. Pierre, I have 2 laser cutters. Hopefully I don't need a third because I don't have room. So I have those 2. And then of course it was, well, what's the rest of my team gonna want? Because if one person got Disney, the other 15 people are gonna want their favorite thing. So of course, we had to make Stitch. That says Ohana for those of you, it's backwards here. But the nice thing about acrylic is I can turn it this way and it's right. So I can just turn it around and now it's the right way so you can read it. So there's a little Stitch. We did, let's see, where are the Golden Girls? Piera, let me get a list. I'm going to make a list because that's a great idea. All right, we're making a list. It's real. Golden Girls. And yes, I realize these comments are going to be here later, but this list is going to be a whole lot easier because there's 100 comments already and I've been here for 15 minutes. Okay, Golden Girls on the list. We also did, Ashley, you've been sick? No! That's no fun, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully your package will cheer you up because there's all sorts of goodies in it for you. So I also made Jack. And different princess symbols. How would I do that? Okay, apparently my camera crew has an idea. We're going to write princess symbols down and hopefully they understand. I guess I could do a glass slipper. That's basically as creative as I get, Danielle. I'm sorry. If you have more specific requests, tell me. I will make them. I depend on you guys to tell me all the cool things you want and I'll just make them happen. Oh, Sammy, but just wait. Anything Harry Potter. I imagine that would include platform 9 3/4. Ooh, Wonder Woman and Oogie Boogie. Okay. All right. I better write these down. Y'all are great. Okay. And then also for Harry Potter, we did the Dark Mark. This one doesn't have a chain, I stole it. A golden snitch. I will do a golden snitch. It's actually halfway done over there, but I didn't want to be live at midnight, so I'm going to write it down to remind me to post it, though. And then one of the other things, oh, Hello Kitty. Okay. I'm going to have a list a mile long, you guys. Piera, Star Wars is actually, that's what's engraving right now. But I ran out of patience. So one of the other things that we also did, because I thought it would be fun, we did some Mario themed ones. So we have a little question mark. We have the little toad face. And of course, we had to do Boo. Who doesn't love Boo? So these are all listed on the site right now, and there's going to be more coming. But I put what I had on there so that I could show you. These are actually New Kids on the Block. Yes. Yes. I will make it happen. And skulls. Oh, that's a good one too. I guess I probably should just have a generic skull. So, we got to have some fun playing around with these. There's going to be more. Those of you that went and visited the link, you'll see they're only $1.50. They're only a little bit more expensive than the regular hang tags, and that's only because they're bigger. So if you look at one of these, let me show you in comparison. So this is one of the new ones I showed you a few weeks back. It says, I made it so you better like it. And if you look at that in comparison to even, let's say, Toad, because he's one of the smaller ones, he's huge. So they're based on the size of the piece of the acrylic. And I also forgot, we have these little bees too. Mermaidish. Ooh. Okay. I like mermaid. I can work with mermaid. I do kind of have mermaid nails. Off the Cinderella shoe idea, mermaid fin for Ariel and Jasmine's slipper. Okay. I could do those. I like that. That'll help. Also, we may or may not have 400 of these. And by we may or may not have, I mean it's probably at least 400. But this one, if you can read it, I don't know if you can, says made with love and dog hair. There's one that says made with love and cat hair too. But we have 500 made in love with dog hair. Made with love and dog hair. I can read words today. I can. I promise. So those are some of the fun things we've been working on, and I know a lot of you are super excited about this project box that Lauren's putting on with Jenny from Sincerely Jen. I'm over here cutting templates for the More Me Know pattern, but I don't know if you know this. If you order the More Me Know templates, at least for launch week, because I can't guarantee I'll have these in stock all the time, but for those of you that get them first, they come with custom hang tags that are super pretty. So this is Lauren's rose that she drew. I turned it into a digital file. She sent it over to me. I turned it into a digital file, and it's sparkly, of course. And there's pink, teal, and purple. This is purple in my hand. I'm obviously a little burnt out. I function better in the morning. I'm sorry. So those of you that order the boxes and get the pattern and order templates will get a limited edition hang tag.
Ashley said those are badass.
Pink, Christina, there is pink. They're packed. I have one in a bag that I could show you. The pink ones are pretty cute. And they sparkle. All three colors sparkle. Purple when you pack my templates. Sophia, I might have already packed your templates. I'm sorry. If I didn't, I will make sure you get purple to the best of my ability. We all know I'm colorblind, but I'm not the one packing templates today. So you stand a good chance. My husband can see colors. Can't wait to order them. Thank you. All right, so I think those are all the super fun new things to show you. But if everybody wants me to, I'll dye a couple of leather tags while you're here. The comments are like 5 comments behind for me, so I can't see any. Hi, Derek. I can't see any of the comments that are coming in. Okay, I'll dye some leather tags. I wasn't planning on it, so I have to move the stuff off my table real quick. But that's pretty easy because I'm just going to shove it in a pile over there. Alright. Gloves. Tags. Don't dye the cutting table paper. Ooh, and the laser's done. Which means that really obnoxious noise behind me is going to stop very soon. Thank you for being awesome. Aw, thank you, Sammy. Thank you for being awesome, too. Okay. So, let's see. I have tags, gloves. I probably need some leather dye. Let me grab some colors of that real quick. And this is probably why people think I'm meal prepping when I'm dyeing tags, because it's all in Tupperware. But you know what? If it falls on the floor, it doesn't spill. All right. So for those of you, can you call dibs on the golden snitch that's etching? The ones that are in the laser Star Wars, golden snitch is next, but yes, you can. Backstreet Boy. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I like this. See, these are the things that I grew up with. So I would totally do that. Alright. But yes, Sammy, you can call dibs on the golden snitch. There will be a lot, so it's okay. Actually, if you send me a message reminding me, that would probably help. Because I just put gloves on, so I am no longer writing down ideas. Okay. For those of you that have gone to the site and looked at the leather tag listings, you'll see that there are a few colors. Hopefully my behind-the-scenes camera crew figured that out.
Not up yet, I need prices.
Oh, okay. Leather tags will be listed after this live because my husband's fired. He'll be rehired after the live, but right now he's fired. All right. What are you making with the golden snitch? Oh, Janetta, you didn't see the new? We made new things, and they're super cool. There are new acrylic hang tags. And I'm going to dye some leather tags, and then I'm going to take my gloves off, and I'll show everybody the hang tags again, because we always have to go through them 3 or 4 times, because everybody wants to see them 3 or 4 times, right? Like, you all keep asking, so I'll keep showing them to you, because I think they're super pretty, and I want to look at them. Okay, so I'm going to read you some colors. He does cook for me, Grace. You're right. I shouldn't hire him. Shouldn't hire him? Shouldn't fire him. I shouldn't fire him. So I'm going to read some colors, and I'm going to let you guys choose. I have 8, 7, 6, 7 tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 tags. And I have 9 colors, so we're going to have to be picky here. I have purple, navy blue, tan or tan, purple, other purple, light navy, and blurple, which is blue purple, which is really pink-ish. So out of all of those colors, Grace says purple. Of course Grace says purple. Why would Grace say anything other than purple?
Same with Janetta.
Janetta, purple. Okay, we're doing purple. That was easy. It's unanimous. Purple it is. Other purple. I'll do purple and other purple.
Sophia, sounds like purple to me.
Okay, we're doing purple. No wonder you guys are my friends. Purple's my favorite too. Although Christina's coming over here going to tell us she wants pink, I'm sure. She'll figure it out eventually.
Ashley wants purple.
Okay. So this is what it looks like. The dye looks like this like Looks like you took an ink pen, or like 40 of them, and poured it into a Tupperware. And it's actually kind of cool. So to dye them, before I touch the camera, or before I touch the ink, I'm going to move you guys down. I actually have a tripod now. We're for real. So you can see what I'm doing. Maybe. There we go. I think we're going to move you a little bit too. Sorry about the earthquake. I know we do this every time and I'm just terrible. It's like a Zoom feature, but different. Okay, can you see me? Am I close enough? Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I can see what I'm doing here on the screen, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here on your screen. Dyeing leather tags is like the easiest thing in the world. You take the tag, you take the dye, you put the tag in the dye, you submerge the tag in the dye, like that. You pull the tag out of the dye and you let it drip. Like that. And then you set it down to dry. Very easy. I recommend having paper towels on hand. I do not have paper towels on hand. We're no good. And what I like to do is once it's been sitting for, you know, however long it takes me to babble at you, and my not so fired husband to bring me paper towels because I'm really prepared today, then I go ahead and I take my tag and I'll just wipe off all the extra. Just like that. And I try and wipe off my table a little bit too so that I'm not getting ink smears all over the place. I wipe off the back. And it looks really pretty on the napkin. Christina can get me paper towels. Yes, she can. All right. And one of the cool things about leather, it will dry lighter than it is right now, but it's really pretty. And this little mark up here where I didn't take the dye very well is actually a brand on the hide because it's genuine leather. And I leave those on there because I think it gives it some nice character. But you can actually dye over them. You just have to let them soak a little bit longer. So that's the purple. And then let's see, somebody said we wanted to do, what other color did we say? I got 15 purples and an other purple. Okay, we will do other purple. Other purple coming up. Because we are creative here. We all like purple. Okay, ready? Steps 1 through 3 again. Take your dye, take your tag, put the tag in the dye, submerge it. That's all the steps. And I'm going to let it sit in there for a minute. It's stuck to the bottom. I'm going to help it. Oh yeah, you're probably supposed to mix up your dye a little bit too. Didn't do that. I'm a pro. Okay. So then when your tag comes out of the dye, set it down. I'll try to show you how it looks. All the colors sank to the bottom on this one, so that's going to be fun. That's how it looks before I wipe it off, and I'm going to hope it doesn't drip. So this is other purple. Can I do black on black? I can dye leather tags black, but it's going to be kind of hard to see your logo on camera. You can see it in person. It's not I almost spilled my dye. That was terrifying. It's not the best contrast, to be honest with you. Black on black is kind of hard, but if you wanted to do it, you absolutely could do it.
Somebody's asking what type of dye.
What type of dye? These are, well, I'm going to lift you back up here so I can show you. That looks pink. Yes, Grace, I know it looks pink. There's purple and other purple is pink. I'm colorblind. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. So these dyes, if you can see my not fired husband down here, there's a mix. So I use EcoFlow Pro, which, to be honest with you, I don't really love these. These are, you gotta let them sit a little longer, you gotta mix them up, like a lot, and they're pretty easy to use, but they're not really meant to be dip dyed like I do, so I don't use them as often. I actually prefer the brand called Phoebings. It's like a little yellow bottle, and they turn out much better in my opinion. Other purple reminds me of a blueberry. See? Exactly, Sophia, I agree. Other purple is weird purple, I don't know. And I will, actually, let me grab you the Phoebings. I'll show you what that looks like. This is my favorite brand. And I know it's backwards because it's not a clear acrylic and I can't turn it around, but this is what it looks like. Dawn, what are we doing? We are making a mess, finger painting, and dyeing leather tags. And then we're going to go back over and show you the new acrylic tags that I made that you missed because they were at the very beginning because I'm impatient. So I'll do one more. I'm going to do tan because I know 15 people voted for purple, but I like tan and I'm in charge here. So I'm going to do tan. And I think you'll like tan. It's pretty. Also, I need a tan tag for a bag, so we're making it. So here's your dye. Here's your tag. Probably should mix the dye. I don't have anything to mix the dye with, so there's that. Oh, I have acrylic scraps. What am I doing? Ha! Dye mixing sticks. Also available on the website. Not really. I'm kidding. I'll throw them in free with your order. They're just offcuts of acrylic that if you stab yourself, you'll bleed. Ask me how I know. Yeah. It's been a good day. All right. I think I've mixed my dye. Hopefully. So now, I'm taking the dye, taking the tag. The tag's in there. I'm going to dunk it and retrieve it, hopefully. And I try to wipe some of it on the side of the container so that I don't have dye all over everything because I'm not a toddler and I should not be making this big of a mess. However, I'm late, I know. It's okay. We'll go back over it for you. We are not mad. And then we're going to wipe it off. And we have rust-colored schmear all over everything on our mat now. Which is why I put a towel down. I'm being forcefully handed new napkins like I'm a mess. Yeah. Looks like chocolate, not tan. Listen, it's tan now. Ish. So that's the brand in the middle where it didn't take the dye. I like how that kind of looks. It makes it look natural leather. But I'll dye another one with the other tan that I have. So this is tan, and then I have other tan, which is tan. Tan? Yeah. My colors are super great. And I've lost my lid. I found my lid. Let's see. Okay, other tan. Also known as medium brown. So we're going to mix our dye. And we're going to dunk a tag in it and see how it looks. And maybe I'll break out the other 40 colors later. It's mixed. This one's mixed. This one's alcohol. This is the good dye that I like. Tag, dye. And that is it. For these ones, that's all it takes. Whoa, okay. Just dyed myself. I'm a mess. We know this. I think medium brown was brown. I have a different tan. I'll find that and do that one next. Medium brown is super pretty. And when they dry, they'll be a little bit lighter too. It's kind of hard to get them to dry without trying to bring a hairdryer over here and, well, we watched me just try to dye something purple, so I think we all know how it's going to go. I do not have a lighter brown. I thought I had a lighter brown. I do not. So I think tan, I actually think tan is my lighter tan. Tan or tan, and brown or tan. And oh, never mind. I know where lighter tan is. Hold on. Lighter tan's in a different Tupperware without a label. It's very hard to open. There we go. It's gonna be alright. I hope. Rebecca's never gonna come visit me again. She's gonna run away. Okay, last one. Dawn, I definitely did not read that correctly, but thank you. You made me laugh. Okay, our tag's in there. I almost tipped it to show you. That would have been bad. So there it is. There's the front. We're going to put our dye tower down. And the weirder part about this is this one was supposed to be olive green. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But there's the lighter tan, which looks like the other two browns. Okay. Now I'm going to put the lid on this so I don't spill it. And I'm going to go back to show you the clear acrylic tags before I hop off here. Highly recommend having a trash can immediately available so that you don't spill your dye all over everything. And I'm going to turn around and put these on my desk so I don't knock them over. Okay. So for those of you that missed the beginning, we'll go back over it at the end because, you know, can't have anybody missing out. That's not okay. So I'm going to move you back closer because I need to be able to show you without leaning 5 feet over my cutting table. And of course you want to see the inside of my pupils. Right? Everybody wanted to see that. What kind of laser cutter do I have? I have two. That giant box right there is an OM-Tech laser. Unless you're really familiar with how to build things, wire things, fix things, and not throw things, you probably don't want it because it does require a lot of technical knowledge to run something like this. The other laser that I have is called a Glowforge, and it's like the entry-level hobby laser that almost anybody can plug and play. It's pretty basic, it comes with tutorials, it's easy, it's also very small, which means it actually fits in your house. That doesn't. Once they dry, they will look different. Yes, Dawn, they will. So, back to the acrylic tags. So we did some new acrylic tags. They're on the site. There's a link way up there, but I'm sure they'll post it again for you because I have the best camera crew ever. But we did some fun ones. We did little mushroom toad tags. Glowforge is slow and limited pure. You got that right. We did Boo. We did, oh, and there, Rebecca's popped a link up there for you. So those of you that want to go buy these, there's a limited amount available. You can go grab them. We did the question mark. Oh, see, I somehow managed to dye myself brown. Doing good. We did, oh, Grace. Grace, are you still here? Come back, Grace. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you to come back. Can I make mouse ears? We're getting there. I will do that while I'm waiting for Grace to come back. I have mouse ears. So yes, Janetta, I can make mouse ears. As a matter of fact, you can go buy mouse ears right now, if you would like. They're there. And if you really want to, you can buy friends for your mouse ears, so they can have friends. Buy 2 kinds of mouse ears. You can't click the link. I wonder why. It might have to be after I'm done. I don't know. That might be why. Okay, well, if Grace isn't coming back, I also made Jack. This is Grace's favorite. She's going to be very sad when she sees this on the replay. We also made Stitch. Very hard to show you. It worked for you. Oh, okay, so it's working for some people. I'm not entirely sure why it doesn't work for everybody. It might be the device you're on. Technology baffles me for somebody that grew up with computers. I don't know. I will try to get that figured out. We did some platform 9 3/4. And we also did the dark mark. So these are all up on the site right now. Oh, and the bee. We did a little bumblebee. You need Halloween ones like Ghostface. Okay, I'll write that on the list. There's a list. You missed the list. You're on the list. So we had some fun with acrylic today. I am going to probably make a few more tonight before bed, although it is kind of late and I need to sleep. I need my beauty rest. I'm tired. Stitch is your spirit animal. Yes. I agree. I agree. Also, I have a Cheshire cat in the works. Let me write that down and remember to post it for you guys. So, let's see, any questions before I hop off here and go do more text? Because I'll answer questions. Oh, did everybody see the Flash Friday today? Because you have like 3 more hours. 6 more hours. 5.5 hours. The Flash Friday today is buy one, get one, 50% off on acrylic templates. And they're all included. As a matter of fact, I think tags might even work for that. I don't know. It's possible. So if you get acrylic hang tags and it works, great. Take advantage of it. If it doesn't work, it wasn't really supposed to, but if it does, go for it. I don't mind. It is 50% off the equal or lesser value items. You can use it, say you buy 6 templates, you'll get the 3 least expensive 50% off. So if you want if you want to make the most of your coupon, probably get like 3 $75 templates and 3 $50 to $75 templates, something like that. Because it will, say you buy a rivet guide in there, it will take the rivet guide to 50% off instead of a bigger template. Or you can place 2 separate orders, one with your smaller templates and one with your bigger templates, and I will do my very best to combine them. Can I make Maleficent? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, and I will. That is a great idea, Janetta. I love it. I'm writing that on my list.
Somebody said Mad Hatter hat, too.
Mad Hatter hat? Yes. Maleficent. Mad Hatter. I really like these ideas. I should just go live when I'm designing things and have you sit here and tell me all the things I should make. This is great. This is perfect. Thank you. Absolutely, you're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you all for such wonderful ideas. I love it. And I'm leaning on my table because I'm tired and I'm in my slippers. I will not lie. I had to go get dressed to be on a live right now. You're welcome. Unicorns. Of course you want unicorns, Christina. Of course you do. Please let you know when it's available. I will do my best to have them available by the end of today. House crest. Oh, you know, I probably could. I probably could. So those of you that are really, really interested in having one made that you want to buy today, send me a message on here, on my site, doesn't matter. You can message me right on Messenger though, that's probably easier. And tell me which design you want that you want to be able to buy today. So if you want to be able to buy it today, tell me and I'll make sure it's up by the end of the night. Can I? Yes, I can add Maleficent tonight if you want, Janetta. Absolutely. Yeah, check out and I'll add it and you can just pay the additional on the invoice. I can do the Black Widow symbol. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, I already have that drawn. We are a huge comic book fan in this house. We are huge comic book fans. I was raised speaking English. Not that you would know that. Yes, please, Jenna, I absolutely can. Yeah, if you place an order for all the tags that are on the site that you want so that they don't sell out on you, I will add Maleficent manually to your order and it will send you an updated invoice to pay just the remaining balance. You won't pay any additional shipping. Grace. Oh, Grace, look, you're back. Hi, Grace. Did you want Nightmare Before Christmas like Jack? Or did we want a different Nightmare Before Christmas? I made this just for you, Grace. I hope you know.
Janetta said I need Disney tags to visit Disney World.
I have Disney tags to visit Disney World. As a matter of fact, if you take a picture of your tags at Disney World and hashtag MBGotTheGoods, you get entries into a drawing for more Disney tags and or other cool prizes.
Grace said Jack and Sally.
Jack and Sally. I can do Jack and Sally. Well, I mean, I have Jack. I can do Sally. I can do Jack and Sally. I love Marvel too, Dawn, and you are probably my husband's favorite fan right now. Because he's a huge Marvel fan. Although Captain America is my favorite superhero, so at least I'm in the fandom. You're driving to the movies? Okay, Grace, I'll forgive you. I still love you, even if you're driving to the movies and not looking at the cool stuff I made just for you.
Somebody asked how much are the custom hang tags.
How much are custom hang tags? I want to say they're $2? They're pretty close to $2. And I can do custom, are we talking custom, or are we talking cool new specialty hang tags that are in stock? It's Jay's birthday. Happy birthday, Jay! You want to place an order, but you'll pick it up. You can select local pickup at checkout, and if it doesn't let you, place the order and I'll refund your shipping. Just leave me a note that you need to pick it up. You'll help Michelle. We need supernatural tags. Oh, I didn't even see Michelle. Is she here? I feel bad. I missed it. There's like 70 comments a second over here, though, because everything lags and then it all catches up and they go like this up the screen real fast. Super impressed with the new Doctor Strange. I haven't seen it. Don't ruin it. Don't tell me. I can't hear you. Wait, I can't hear you. There we go. I can't hear you because you're typing and you can't actually say anything that I can hear. You can hear me. Oh, she's not here. That's why you're helping her. You're so nice, Christina. Aw, thank you, Grace. Can I do a 10-ring maybe? Yes, Michael says we can, so I guess we can. I don't know what that is, but yes. I don't know what he just signed me up for, but this always gets me into trouble.
It's a Marvel thing.
Oh! Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Dawn. Doing really good. I totally didn't register that at all until I was helped. You want them too for Supernatural? Okay. I'll make Supernatural tags. I'm writing it on my list is out of room. And I can't read my own writing, so it's fine. Anime ones, I will get to anime ones, but that's not really my art style that I'm good at. So that might take me a little bit of time because I have to bribe Mr. Not Fired Husband over here into making those for me.
There's Deborah's order.
Awesome. So I can see buzz is happening, so that means you all are ordering tags. Thank you. I'm going to do my best to pack all those up tonight and get them out for you. Make sure to post them when you get them and hashtag MBGotTheGoods so you can be entered to win more. Don says thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.
You can't hear him, but he says you're welcome. He talks to the floor from across the room. Studio Ghibli would be amazing. Okay. I see your message, Janetta. You're sold. I got you. All right. Dawn, you're such a nerd. Isn't that why we're all here? Because we fit in together. We are all nerds. Thank you. You are in good company. Christina, I made your logo. It just took me a hell of a long time.
What?
For anime stuff, like for the actual shows, I don't know the characters. So he would have to help me know that I'm designing the right thing. I can draw, but I have no idea what the shows or the characters are. No, I drew you. He helped me color you because I'm colorblind. But I drew you. And for those of you that don't know, I sometimes do logo design, few and far between, and if I really like you. And there have been kind of a fair few of you now that have had logos designed by me. We actually, because Rebecca came down to visit me, we just redid her logo, and I think it looks super amazing. I'm so excited. It's really simple, but really classy. Yeah. Do you care if I show everyone? Okay. I'm going to see if I can find one of, we made her some custom hang tags, because, of course. Can I make yours, Sammy? I do like you. That is the criteria, so I suppose I could, yeah. Can I put your logo on them, Grace? Of course. Yeah, I love your logo. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a tag from Rebecca's new logo real quick. So that I can show you all how fabulous it is. I picked the masking off for 500 of them. Bring it back. So this is what happens when I need to test something. You end up with hundreds of tags. And not a single one of them has been peeled, so I'm going to peel one on camera with you guys. Because we all enjoy watching Mary Beth struggle with Gorilla Tape, right? That's our favorite. We love Rebecca. Yes, we do. Grace, we do. She's been over here peeling acrylic all day. All day. Like, she's a saint. And she did get Mickey hang tags out of it, so. She's an easily bribed saint. If it weren't for her, none of your Flash Friday orders would be being cut right now. Not one. You'd be waiting until next week. Your logo's so simple, I'm not sure it can be made any better. That's okay, I'll use your current logo. That is okay. A good solid logo is a great thing to have. And Rebecca's new logo is pretty simple too, and I think that's why I like it. It's classy. I think it's pretty classy. Somebody stop me from putting a whole lot of small parts on a logo next time, though, because it is a pain to get the sticky stuff off when you're taking it off the tag. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Rebecca's shop is called Hilltop Stitches, and you should all go follow her because she's amazing and she makes the coolest bags ever, and she like thinks I'm better than her for whatever reason, and it's totally a lie. So if you could all just go look at her bags and tell her she's wrong, that'd be great. Thanks. But this is her new logo. Isn't that the cutest thing ever in the whole wide world? So her last name is Hill, if you know, read her last name. It says Hill. But she also lives on a hill. So it's Hilltop Stitches. And apparently nobody seems to make that connection, because I sure didn't. She had to tell me. Yeah. And I send stuff to her on this hill all the time. But I think it's super cute. It turned out really good. So she has some custom hang tags. We're going to do some leather tags for her and some cork tags before she goes home. Because everybody leaves with a care package, right? Of course your internet goes down, Dawn. Oh, no, but you're back. I see you're back. Love it, Sophia. Aw. I really like it. I think it's super classy. I was pretty happy with it almost immediately. It took us like probably 5 minutes to throw that together, and she's like, it's perfect. And I looked at it, and it's more plain than I would usually pick, because you know me, I'm like totally out there. I really like how simple and classy it is. And I'm glad she stopped me from changing it. You also live on a hill. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. See what I did there? Hilarious. Ha! I'm hilarious. My husband's rolling his eyes at me. Yep. That's super funny though. I live on Serenity. It's not peaceful. There are children across the street. They like to play in the road at night. Yeah. But they're cute. And they're nice, so it's okay. You live on a mountain. Danielle lives on a mountain. Sammy lives in a desert. Jesus, Sammy, you can move in anytime you want. You gotta peel acrylic, that's how you earn your keep, but you're welcome anytime. When will the hummingbird fabric be in? So there is a vote up for the pre-order. I'm gonna do a rerun round, and you're gonna be able to pre-order 3 past prints. I'm gonna take the top 3, I think, and we're gonna do a rerun round. So those of you that really, 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 really want hummingbirds, or any of the prints that you've seen in the past that you missed, go vote. You can vote for as many prints as you want, but go vote. That way, you can be able to pre-order the print that you really want. There's quite a few good ones up there, and if we get a decent amount of votes in, I'll throw a little surprise in that I think you're all really going to love. My team knows about it. They're very excited. You find peeling stickers and repetitive tasks really exciting. Okay! You are perfect for that job, because it takes forever. You vote for the Zodiac one. Which Zodiac one? Should we mention the giant humming... Grace? You stop it, Grace. Okay, I'll go grab the giant hummingbirds. It's a funny story. Sometimes being a shop owner is stressful because you have to order things from suppliers that don't necessarily speak the same language, and there's often miscommunication, and the measurements are all wonky, and sometimes you end up with mutant hummingbirds. And your team will never let you hear the end of it. Ever. So I guess I should probably show you all what mutant hummingbirds look like compared to the size of my head. hummingbirds bigger than me. It's fine. Yeah. It's massive. I have to unfold it so I can show you the whole hummingbird. There's me. There's my head. And this hummingbird. Let me unfold it the other way so you can see the other half of it.
Sammy did this.
Yeah, that's my full arm span. This is an entire 60 inches of fabric, I hope you know. That is the size of the hummingbird.
Christina said not life size.
Is life size. If you're a mutant hummingbird. This thing is massive. So anyway, sometimes you end up with mutant hummingbirds, which is why round 1 was delayed. Round two. That's why round 2 was delayed. Because I have 20 feet or send them to you. Okay. I have 2 rolls of vinyl giant hummingbirds too, if you'd like. Be careful what you wish for, because if you make a pillow out of this and you look over at night, you are going to definitely be awake. Ask me how I know. Okay. Oh, Sammy, it might make a good quilt backing. You're right. Probably not the vinyl, but the canvas might. Christina, you're my favorite. Oh my goodness. That's the size of a Texas mosquito. You're damn right, Sophia. Yes, it is. I've been there. You just fold up this giant hummingbird. Can we all just appreciate, though, that this is high enough resolution that even when it's the size of my head, look at how nice and detailed it is. It's not even blurry. Like, I was kind of impressed that they managed to print this thing this size to begin with. So I was kind of mad, but also kind of like in shock and impressed at the same time. But that's like, it's not even blurry. Like at all. Like this print, if I stand back, here, let me wrap it around my body, and I'm not super small. This thing's as big as I am. Like, I could make a dress and I would look like a walking bouquet. But it would be canvas and I would not, and I don't wear dresses anyway. But if I did. You just laughed loud enough to freak your 2-year-old out. Well, at least you didn't show them the like mutant hummingbirds, because they'll have nightmares until they're 20. Dawn, you're not able to reconnect. You're gonna be okay, because I think it's holding your cart. Because I see an order pending for you, so you're fine. Just try to get it to work, and if it doesn't, I'll help you as soon as I'm off this live. We'll make sure you get it. I will not abandon you. Unless I get eaten by giant hummingbirds. At which point I have no choice, and I'm sorry. It's growing on you. Listen. My team gives me so much flack for these mutant hummingbirds. I didn't even choose that size. I did not make mutant hummingbirds. Big, huge beach tote bags. Colleen, you're onto something, you know? That might be probably the only thing this giant hummingbird would be good for. At least in vinyl. I could see a quilt backing if it were canvas. Or cotton. Probably cotton. I feel like canvas wouldn't be a very comfortable quilt. Okay. Well, if I don't have any more questions, and nobody else wants to tease me about my ability to order mutant animals on fabric, I may or may not go cut some more acrylic tags so you can have some fun stuff tonight. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go find me some water and a snack. And I expect to have a whole lot of messages in my Facebook inbox from those of you that really, really, really want certain shapes and images and hang tags tonight. And I will work on them, and hopefully you'll all have invoices and have those sent out first thing tomorrow. Thank you for all you do. Oh, Colleen, you're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Without you, I wouldn't have this. Like, I have the most amazing customers ever. ever, and I adore all of you. Thank you. Like, you're all my fave. You have the best ideas. You make me happy when I'm having a bad day. Give me crap about my hummingbirds. I appreciate you all. I seriously appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Can you get the link one more time? I'm going to defer to Rebecca and Michael on that because, well, we saw what happened when I was with technology. We got mutant hummingbirds instead of a normal fabric because I ordered online. You can't wait to get your templates. Colleen, remind me what you ordered. I think I might have actually just packed your templates. I think I did. You're the best. Aw, thank you, Christina. You're the best. You don't know what to sew first? I never know what to sew first. That's why I have a stack of stuff over here. The problem is I don't sew all the patterns I buy. But I've gotten better about at least making them into templates so that I'm closer to sewing them. So we're getting there. Yes, you just added the NCW. That's right. I actually have yours right here. I do. I cut you an NCW. Like 30 seconds after you paid your invoice. Because I'm really trying to stay caught up for all these orders that keep rolling in. Oh, that's right. You got the More Me Know too, didn't you? Because this is your tag. I think that's your tag. Did I steal your tag? I stole your tag. I did. So this is your tag that I borrowed for the live, Colleen. It's coming in your package. And thank you for letting me borrow it. Even though it's still mine until I send it to you. Christina, you're excited for yours? No. Never. Yes, I can't wait to see what you all make. And, you know, even if it's not a pattern that I offer templates for, or my fabric, or my hardware, no, I don't sell hardware, but any of that, you post it anyway. I love seeing what you are all making. That's my favorite. Like, I enjoy scrolling my group and seeing all of my customers making these awesome, beautiful things. I don't care if it's from me. Like, I'm not picky. Share your new favorite pattern. Share your favorite hardware. Share fabric from a different vinyl shop. Like, I love it. Uh-oh, Sophia, it's gotten real over here. You better watch out, Colleen. Sophia Scrappy. She's gonna fight you for this purple tag, I guess. But yes, absolutely. Go post all the stuff you make, even if it's not with templates. Even if you're working on it, even if you want help with it. Like, just, I love seeing that. I should sell hardware. Sophia, do you know how much time I don't have left in a day to do this now? Can you imagine what it would be like if I sold hardware? Like, I already have template ADHD. Can you imagine what mutant hummingbirds would look like as zipper pulls? That would be bad. That would be all kinds of bad. All kinds of bad. Okay. Well, I am officially off because I need to go cut all these templates that you all ordered because you're amazing. But that means I need to get them cut so I can get your orders out tomorrow because the mail doesn't go out on Sundays. So I'm going to stay up late. And those of you that want to message me for tags, definitely do that. I will make sure I get to them while I'm cutting other things. I'll design them and get them in the spare parts of the patterns that are going out, which is why I have 100 tags now. If nobody saw the 500 made with dog hair tags. There's a lot. Alright. Thank you all for hopping on and joining me. I am going to leave this up for replay, so those of you that missed parts of it, it'll be up. You can go watch it. You can watch me make a fool of myself and share mutant hummingbirds with everyone. And I will catch you on the next live. You're amazing too, Sammy. Bye, everyone.